What's up, everybody? Welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome back if you're returning. Welcome if you're new. It's Pillars and the M, where we talk about tech and everything else. Today is a great day, guys. As you see, I'm wearing the Miracle Team. It's a good day. If you know, you know. If you don't, it's cool. It's cool. If you're watching this thing 1 year later, just know today, Real Madrid beat Bayern. We late. But yeah, guys, for what we are here for, let me today we're going to be talking about, so what is this? Today we're going to be talking about the necessary skills you need to be a data scientist. I know people normally talk about Python, machine learning, statistics, data visualization skills, but there are other necessary skills. Like this, for me, the ones that I have seen are most important in my company and around the people that I work with. It's also something my mentor told me, my data science mentor or senior. Let me just say senior. Because I say mentor a lot, people just think I have multiple mentors, but it's a senior, it's the manager from data science. When I got there under the grad program, he asked us, what do we think data science is about? We said Python programming at most and visualization. He said, no, that's not what it's about. Majority of what goes into data science is analyzing the problem and asking the right questions. That's what he said to me, and that's what I've seen to be true. So, first skill that I would say they all go under technical, or not technical skills, soft skills. Soft skills are very important, guys. I would say communication skills are one of the most important ones. Forgive me, it's around 11. I'm recording around 11, and I'm kind of tired. I want to sleep. But yeah, let me go back to the serious business. Communication skills. Communication skills, you need to be able to communicate. There's different forms of communication. There's verbal, there's written, and there's body, like your facial expression and your body, how your body moves. All of this is important. For me, when we got in, we were given a problem. It was a complex problem. It hasn't been done in my company. It would save business a lot of money. Mind you, we are people from tech. We're not used to this thing. So what needed to happen was we needed to have continuous meetings with stakeholders, people from different departments. Like we are going to have a meeting with people from extra science, extra scientists. I mean, we are going to have meetings from the fraud team. We are going to have meetings from the robotics team, because it was a big project and they needed a solution for whatever we had as a problem. I can't disclose it here. So the communication skills, there are different ones, as I've stated. There are some people that are like, they don't talk too much. They're not as vocal. They tend to believe that they are more technical and they're good here. But guys, the thing is, for you to be able to ask the right question, you need to know the question one, and you need to be able to phrase it well. For you to be able to understand the problem, the other person on the other hand needs to explain it well to you. One, you need the as is being how, if it's a well-known thing, someone maybe is facing a problem within, it's a business case, they have a problem, you need the as is. The as is sometimes is not always documented, so you need to go to stakeholders to understand the problem at large. You can have a BA within your team, because I don't know if I'm talking to people that are in data science only, or they also do continuous improvements and BA. So there is variety in it. But what I'm trying to say is you need to go and communicate. You need to be in those meetings. A BA can be there just to document the thing, but you need to ask the right questions about that process that are at hand. So for you to know that, you gotta be able to communicate well. You have to know how to speak. Speaking is probably the most important, because written text sometimes gets misinterpreted. So speaking, you have to know how to speak. If you are a shy person or you don't like to speak out, practice it with your friends. I'm telling you, it's one of the biggest things, a game changer in the industry. Someone that is not as skilled as you can be successful more than you because they speak out. People don't know you. If you're just in a corner, sometimes people are, and we're not saying anything, people assume you don't know. Because especially if you're around stakeholders are busy people. You can have a project manager or a project owner that is a CIO. The CIO doesn't really have time to understand you, and that you're a technical person, you don't like talking, so someone else will talk on your behalf or speak on your behalf. That's not how it goes. If you don't speak, they will never hear your voice. If you write questions down and you give it to somebody, and that person is the one who's going to be asking the questions, they are going to notice that person, and that person is going to get the glory. Same as if the question is a dumb question, they are going to get whatever opposite of glory is. But chances are they are the people that they are going to know. They are going to remember their names. So first skill for data science is communication. You have to be able to write it down. You have to be able to communicate it well with other people. That's the not first skill, but the most important skill that I have discovered as of yet. Allows you to be able to ask the right questions. The other one is confidence. Confidence is important. I know sometimes someone can say, oh, some of us are shy, we don't have confidence. Confidence is a skill. It's a skill that you acquire over time. See, I'm a Real Madrid fan, I mean. If they ask me about Cristiano Ronaldo and why I choose Cristiano over Messi, I'm very passionate about it. And I would explain it very well. I would have confidence when I'm explaining it. Some people do as well. The people that are not like me, are not as bubbly as me, they can explain it well. But if you ask them a complex problem, or you put them in front of stakeholders, they will not speak. Not that they don't know the answer or they don't know what to say. They just say, oh, now they just choose not to speak. If you are that person, just know this. You are choosing not to speak. It's not that you don't know how. It's not that you're an introvert. You are choosing to do this thing. It's a choice. You might be shy, but you have to work on it because you are going to need it. Suppose you go to a person. As data scientists, we deal with different complex problems. Suppose you go to a person, business, find the financial sector. You tell someone, so and so is going to lose us money, so and so is losing us money because of this, we need to do this, and you are not convincing. You are not convincing to the person on the other hand. Suppose you are presenting something. We'll get that in presentation. But suppose you are presenting something and you don't have that confidence. You don't have the confidence. That it's a game changer. If you don't have it as of yet, just know that if you are talking about something that you're passionate about, I kid you not, you are passionate. You speak. If some people, like, there's a recent beef that is happening in the music. The music people know about this. Drake and Kendrick Lamar are beefing. If I have to talk about that, I will talk very passionately if I am a fan of either or. Now, if you put me in front of stakeholders, some people don't speak. There can be two reasons of this. One, they do not want to be seen as they do not know anything. They are shy to be corrected, and they are, their fear of failure outperforms or outshines their willingness to speak or shine. First reason. Second reason, they are not prepared. They don't know what they are speaking about. You can ask me how many goals Cristiano had at Juventus or Juventus. I'll tell you because I know. If you know something very well, or to an extent, a great extent, you can speak about it. So one of the two is either you are not prepared or you are fearful. The beautiful part about these two things is that you can work on them. The prepared part is easy. You can easily get prepared. Just go and study the subject matter and understand the fact that you don't know every answer, you don't know the answer to every question they ask you. That's also something you need to learn as you grow. The confidence will come to say, I do not know the answer of this, but I will do a follow-up. I'll take it as an action item and I'll do a follow-up with the answer. That's a totally acceptable answer. I'll take it as an action item. Then I'll do a follow-up. It's very important to say, I don't know sometimes. But say it in a fly way, like just how I just said it. I'll take it as an action item. I'll address it. I'll be on the lookout for my email addressing all the questions that I didn't answer right now, and providing clarity on whatever wasn't clear as of now. Boom, you move. So the two things can be tackled. You can easily tackle both of them. So I've spoken about communication and I've spoken about confidence. You see whatever I'm talking about, all the things I'm talking about go into soft skills. The other thing is presentation. See, presentation, why it's number 3 in my list is that it requires you to know communication skills and it requires you to have confidence. You can visualize your data to, I don't know, whatever, use cufflinks, use whatever you want to use. And it's beautiful. Use a dashboard, it's beautiful. But the thing is, if the person speaking in front of me is not enthusiastic, English can do its thing, but we move. The person is not enthusiastic about whatever they are presenting to me, I will not also believe the person that I'm looking at. Remember when a teacher explains something to you and you can tell, no, they don't know the answer to this thing. You ask them a question and they answer it, but you understand, no, they don't know this thing. You start losing that, okay, fine. You just, once they're explaining, you lose focus on whatever they're explaining because you have already concluded they don't know this thing. Don't be that person. Presenting, it's a skill you need to learn if you want to make it. Because what you would have to do is you'll be given a problem, you need to solve it. Then you need to present your findings, most likely to people that do not understand. So you need to put it in latest terms. The simplest way you can do it. You need to. That's something you should learn. You learn as you grow, but it's a skill that's needed to be learned. You need to learn it. Learn how to present, learn how to dress in a presentation, learn how to stand, your posture. Sometimes your posture can be a killer. You cannot be presenting and looking at the sky. You cannot be presenting and looking at the screen. Make eye contact. Ask the audience questions. These skills I had to learn in the grade program. I also didn't learn them, but I'm saying just invest 200 Rand in a Udemy course, study these communication techniques and practice them. For me, because I talk too much, there was something called PREP that my manager said I should try to use. PREP stands for point, reason, point, example, then point. Point, reason, example, point. That's how you speak. Try to speak like that. You must, when you are speaking to someone that is most likely busy and will not remember the conversation that you are having with them, land with a point. Then tell them a reason. Then make an example. Then land into another point. In that way, the person has already understood whatever you want to make, whatever argument we are making in a very short space of time. And we have made an example of something they know. If you look at the video, if you rewind, I told you what you need to do. I told you, I gave you a reason why you need to do it. You need to succeed in this field. Then I gave you an example of Madrid Cristiano. Then I made a point again. It's a skill. You get it as you grow, but you need to have it. So it's also important in presentations because you can have 5 slides and have the best presentation in the room. Someone can have 20 people don't remember what they were talking about. Presenting skills are important, highly important. Now, other skills that are important: writing and visualizing and storytelling. Storytelling, guys, we are in the field of data to people. I once worked on a project where I got data from a bureau. Now, data from a bureau is represented in a different way. For you to understand that, you need to have a meeting with the bureau people, for them to explain to you what this means. Now you are solving a problem. Now we are going to take that data and do some data engineering. Then we have to pass it through a model, some models, machine learning. A lot happens. But now you have to present it to stakeholders. You need to tell a story of from point A to point Z. Tell a story to someone that is not technical, because they are business people. They want to know what is the business impact of this thing? How is it saving? Is it saving me money? Is it saving me man hours? Is it making me profit? Why is this thing important, and how does it impact the business, the revenue, the profits? That's their language. That's what they understand. That's what they need from you. They don't want you need to know your audience. That's one thing they also told me. Know your audience. It's very important. So I said storytelling. When I got to where I worked, this is what happened. I used to have slides, like clear slides. My slides were just black and white. I worked with people those people, like, they would do visualizations. I don't even know where they get those slides. I had to learn how to make slides. Reason is, it doesn't hit the same. Your slides are white, someone else's slides has like visuals, and they have animations. They don't have a lot of text. That's why another thing is, I remember, like, it needs a different video for text in slide. Like, you make it classy, but you have a storytelling skill. So guys, it's important for you to have storytelling skills. You need to tell a story. You could try to practice this with your peers. Whenever you're telling them, like if you're telling them about the game that Madrid had with Dortmund, for you to make your point, try to use prep. Point, reason, example, point. Like, if you feel there should have been an offside should have been given, make your case. Make it like that, so that it gets engraved in you. Like, when you speak, you just speak like that. You sound professional. So guys, yeah, those are the tips I'm giving you. First, communication skills. Learn the different variations of communication skills. You need to have presentation skills. You need to have data. What is this? No, storytelling skills. Those skills are very important. I might be missing one because I'm taking this off my head, but those skills are very important. And you can tell my pitch, my voice, my body structure, how I'm speaking. I had emphasis in this video telling you about this. There's a reason for that. There's a reason I speak like this in this video. There's a reason. If you want to know the reason, study it or leave a comment. But guys, that brings us to the end of our great video, my great video. Yeah, it's Pilas and the M. If you're still here, please hit the like and subscribe button. I will see you on the next one. And share my videos, guys. You don't want to plug your people? Plug your people. Share and like and comment. See you on the next one.